What's going on, you guys? It's your guys, Senpai Out, and I know that y'all have been itching to see this girl in action. Got her to do the Macarena for you. She is an entertainer, to say the least. Don't look too hard, fellas. She's 17 or younger. I use her strictly for her combat abilities. But let's dig into her a little bit. Okay, I got her up to level 84. And for the record, you guys, I've never bought one of the character build packs or the soul packs. It's such a waste of money. Instead, I'm going to show you an alternate way how I did it, how I get a lot of my characters up so quickly. But when it comes to her notable cores, the ones at the bottom, Valentine Idol, it's interesting because at my level, since I'm an 84, it's 0.8%, but maximum is just 1% PG gain when she's guarding, and when she attacks somebody who is guarding, she gains 1.3 at my level, or 1.6% HP, which is amazing. It's a heal ability in itself. Now, check this out. I got all the Mr. Big cards, and I've had these out for about 4 or 5 days. And if you jump on my previous videos where I was on Championship, every time you saw Ash, that's firsthand what it is. And once again, I have this battle card from his option card from his roulette, and it's amazing. It increases attack plus it increases chill damage. It's amazing. But this card is the boss card for chill characters, or even not chill characters, because check this out: increases crit rate and 50% chance to deal chill damage equal to 140% of attack to target upon landing a critical hit. So it's a massive boost to crit, plus it does an extra point of damage whenever you do crit. At 84, she's at 21,646 CP, and automatically from the Mr. Big cards, I got a boost to my defense, and that is in proportion going to help with my attack, because they're relevant to each other as far as boost goes. And I completely leveled up my nest set, except for the second one, which is meh. I'm gonna get there. A few more epic gray crystals, but essentially I found whenever you're playing JP, you'll see people run either the Mr. Big set on Kula, because whenever she's guarding, she gains she has PG gain. I mean, it's wonderful. So increase her defense whenever she attacks, somebody guarding, she gains health. I mean, it's wonderful for her survivability. It's a great set card. But this is how I get my characters up relatively quickly, especially now because we have boosts in all events. Okay, you see the little fireball with a time frame on it? I go through this every day, especially the purple one, which is out now for Baseball Vanessa and for Valentine Kula. Now let's knock out Repressed, Repressed Demon of Fury Chizuru, and she is once again significantly increases poison shock damage dealt to the boss, and she's up for 14 days as usual. But I mean, as far as poison damage, I couldn't do it with Lady Mr. Big whenever I had her all maxed out. And if you want to check my previous videos on that, I mean, it's good footage, but I mean, she's just not strong enough. And this is interesting. I did wonderful work with a level 80 Vanessa when I soloed it at a low level, so I thought it was only appropriate to bring her. And check this out: increases attack by 15% as long as my HP is above that threshold of about 70. So I mean, it's round 3 essentially. I mean, technically Vanessa is still in the fight, but we're gonna solo this with Kula. Now, interestingly enough, her next core, the one that I did not mention, I mentioned Valentine Day Idol. Her second one is very, very good. What it is Love Me KoF. That's all I want too. I mean, me and this girl, I mean, we won't be able to chill, but I mean, she looks like she's pretty chilling. I mean, way too young. Maybe if she was like an extra 10 years older. 10 years older would be perfect. That would be prime time real estate. But right now, I mean, she's still, I guess, a future star to where she's cute, but she's cute. That's it. Looking away. But yeah, I mean, Love Me KoF. It's wonderful because it decreases enemy attack by 20% for 5 seconds, and after that 5 seconds, it freezes the enemy for 2 seconds with a 20% cooldown. Now, I mean, most of those cores are less effective in PvE, so she is heavily fashioned towards PvP. Now watch this. I'm gonna use my skill 2, and that one gives me damage immunity. Speaking of skills, her first skill that's the one that actually does chill damage, the one where she does that little kick, and has a projectile come out of it, which is good. I mean, that's the one that deals 30% chill damage for 7 seconds, equal to 30% of her attack. Now her skill 2, the one where she does that little that one right there, the Sakura looping hurricane kick from Street Fighter. That's the one that once again gives damage immunity and in PvP, and I guess in PvE as well. There's a 35% chance to freeze the enemy, even if they guard. So that's awesome. And the killer, this move right here, Ice Coffin. God, I love that move. You just put a giant glacier anywhere on the stage, and in PvP, that makes her magic. Because a lot of characters that, my little CD move right there, I'm slick, I'm decent at this game, y'all. But like, whenever you're in PvP and you say Omega Rugal uses a skill 2, or you have fast characters that like to roll, if you put that down, it's down for the 3 seconds or so, and it's like a wall. If they run into it with a skill, unless they roll through it, it's gonna stop them in their tracks. And from there, you can combo off of it, or you could set up a defense, like I see a lot of people do, gain that PG, and set that giant ice boulder up, and then use skill 1 to kick through it. It's awesome, like the projectile move. It's great. It combos so well. And finally, you guys, that is called Ice Coffin. The skill 3, I love it. And it increases your attack damage equal to 80% of Kula's attack whenever you're attacking in freeze mode. And it also increases her base attack by 25% for 7 seconds. Now, let's finish this girl off, because, I mean, I was half-heartedly playing. I had no life, and I used the skill 2. God bless damage immunity. Too much fun. I mean, that was more of a clustered showcase to where I showed you how I quickly level up my characters, especially taking advantage of the event increased item, where I would get an additional 4 purple souls per round times 3, so 4, 8, 12. 12 times 4 if you go through all of them. That's 48 souls a day. 48 purple souls. That's amazing. I mean, it's going to cost about 300 rubies, but it is what it is. Now, you guys, once again, this has been Senpai Rai, and I hope that you have enjoyed my content. Once again, please like and subscribe. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Let me hear you say something. Let me hear you say something about that. And I'm gonna have a lot of new footage with this girl in Championship as soon as they open up, her and Lady Mr. Big, so stay tuned, you guys. It's going to be lit.